Coming into education from the corporate background and being unsure of myself at the start, seeing as how I'm a mature-aged teacher and a new teacher at that, it was refreshing to learn that the quality management tools that I'd been using were actually available in education.
For Year 12 tourism, we're doing a Year 12 investigative report, and to brainstorm all the weeks we needed to hand things up, we developed this flowchart here, and that was just talking about have you selected your issue from the student and the teacher helping throughout the weeks that you go down. What secondary sources do you use, like surveys, interviews, stuff like that. And from this chart, we moved on to the Gantt chart. This is easier to follow because it was larger, it had everything listed, and it had the weeks which it was due and the days that it was due. For example, one was developing a hypothesis by the student, and that was started on week 8 on the Monday, and it closed on week 10 on the Thursday. It's helped me because I found it hard to hand things up week by week. I tend to hand things in one big chunk at the end, and this just motivated me to hand up little things as I go rather than one big assignment at the end and rush it towards the end.
The students themselves become familiar with them, and over time they'll be self-directed learners and using the tools to help them. And the teachers will be just coordinators, I guess, of learning and facilitators.
Using the Gantt chart, we got to plan out our assignment over 5 weeks. First I planned my inquiry question, then I got all my information from library using the internet and stuff, and then I got checked all my info, so make sure none of it was copyrighted and it was all mine. And then I did my final product, and I also finished it 2 weeks early. Normally I handed in 1 to 2 weeks late, and with the extra time I got to adjust stuff I had to do.